Good morning, welcome to Mera Desi swag and my morning voice. The passage you see over here is from the year 2020. The answer which you see here is on a popular website and it isn't apparently correct. We give every website a benefit of doubt. We are all humans. So, a student asked me this passage in an email. Take a minute, pause the video, and read the passage. I'm assuming you are reading the passage now. At the count of 5, I'll be back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hope you read the passage. This passage is an excerpt from this article, Costs We Can't Afford, the human and economic costs of malnutrition and how India can end this scourge. Was published in the year 2016, then a question was asked in the year 2020. You can read this article. India faces unique development paradox. It's at once among the fastest growing. Second paragraph, even those children who survive suffer permanently from the damage that has already been done. Now makes it harder for them. Last line of the second paragraph. You can pause and read. And these lost wages could cost the Indian economy a staggering $46 billion by 2030, according to one study. You can glimpse through the article. The next part of the article, the good news is that we know more about combating malnutrition than even before. Proven solutions for all children. What are the solutions? Wherever they live, whatever their circumstances, include encouraging mothers to breastfeed their babies immediately after birth and introducing nutritious and safe foods at 6 months while still breastfeeding. Okay, you've got solutions in this paragraph. What is this last paragraph about? But these nutrition-specific interventions are only part of the answer. There's more to it. They work best when coupled with nutrition-sensitive programs like girls' education, delaying marriage and first pregnancy, access to safe drinking water, increased vaccination, and making sure that the agricultural system produces safe, affordable, nutritious foods year-round. So, you see, this article has solutions. You can pause and read. In short, we need a multifaceted approach. Second paragraph, Brazil's efforts, for example, virtually eliminated malnutrition, so it is possible. Now let's look at the passage again. Oh, well, this is from the communication that I shared with my student, and it turns out that she was puzzled with the source, and I asked her, can you check if it is part of set A, and the question number 42 from set A belongs to this passage or not? Shouldn't the answer be B, which is all except 1? Can you check the official key and share a screenshot of the key? So this is what I ask my students when they send me a passage. I ask them to look up the official key, because a lot of times they refer to books or publications that are popular, and oftentimes these books have wrong answers or websites have wrong answers, which is okay, but the best way is to check the official key. Now look at the Hindi translation of the same article. भारत सबसे तेज़ी से बढ़ती वैश्विक अर्थव्यवस्थाओं में से एक है और दुनिया में कुपोषित बच्चों की सबसे बड़ी संख्या का घर है. आखिरी की लाइनों में क्या लिखा हुआ है? इससे उनके लिए स्कूल में सीखना और बाद में वयस्कों के रूप में जीविका पार्जन करना कठिन हो जाता है. उनकी आजीवन कमाई की क्षमता उनके स्वस्थ साथियों की तुलना में लगभग 1/4 कम है. सो कुपोषण की समस्या इस पैसेज में हमारे सामने आती है और इसके हल क्या हैं। अब हम इंग्लिश पैसेज दोबारा से देखेंगे और ऑप्शंस भी देखेंगे। India is at once among the fastest growing global economies and home to the largest number of malnourished children in the world. These are regions where malnutrition is not the exception but the norm. ना केवल एक्सेप्शन है बट यहाँ पे तो एक नॉर्म ही है. And across the country, malnutrition is the cause of death for roughly these many children who die before their 5th birthday each year. That's sad. Even those children who survive suffer permanently from the damage that has already been. So around 44 million, their lifetime earnings potential, I'm just skim reading it for you. The last line says, the lifetime earning potential is almost a quarter less than that of their healthy peers. We have been provided with no solutions. What is the question say? With reference to the above passage, which of the following is or are the most rational and practical implication or implications? So, हमें खुद से सोचना है कि क्या इम्प्लाई करता है, क्या किया जा सकता है. Well, that makes this passage a little challenging, especially if we haven't read about malnutrition at all before. So what does it say? Question number 42, with reference to the passage, which of the following are the most rational and practical implications? क्या क्या सही हो सकती हैं इस कॉन्टेक्स्ट में बातें. The first point says India's public distribution system should be monitored by the union government. क्या यूनियन गवर्नमेंट के हाथ में हम सारा मॉनिटरिंग दे सकते हैं? सो जब भी कभी ऐसा ऑप्शन आता है जो फेडरलिज्म पे एक चेक या एक क्वेश्चन मार्क पुट करता है, तो हम उस ऑप्शन को इतनी आसानी से चूज़ नहीं करते, हम उस ऑप्शन से थोड़ा डरते हैं. सो फर्स्ट ऑप्शन को हम पार्क कर देंगे, इसे हम स्ट्रेट अवे नहीं चूज़ करेंगे. सेकंड ऑप्शन को देखेंगे, गर्ल्स शुड बी एनकरेज टू डिले मैरिज एंड फर्स्ट प्रेगनेंसी. आपका कॉमन सेंस जनरल नॉलेज बताएगी कि दिस ऑप्शन कुड ईजीली बी एन इम्प्लीकेशन. और हमने अभी एक आर्टिकल भी पढ़ा है, अगर आप चाहें तो आर्टिकल पर वापस जाकर आर्टिकल पढ़ सकते हैं. यहाँ पे भी जो नीचे आर्टिकल है, अगर स्क्रीन पे आप मैग्नीफाई करके पढ़ सकते हैं, यू कैन. The third option, mothers should be encouraged to breastfeed their children immediately after birth. Did we find that in the article? And do we also know as part of our general knowledge that it could be an implication? Yes. Number 4, the supply of safe drinking water and proper sanitation facilities to all should be ensured. Would that help? Was that part of the article? That was a part of the article too. And in general, we know safe drinking water is related to nutrition, related to growth. So it could also be an implication. Fifth, authorities should ensure the vaccination are as prescribed. We all talk about polio, we talk about other vaccination for young children. Now, अगर हम जो ऑप्शन 4 है उसके प्रति डाउटफुल हैं, तब भी हम बाकी ऑप्शंस को देख सकते हैं. डू वी फाइंड 2, 3 and 5? In fact, in the options we find 2, 3, 4 and 5. You can go back and have a look. So this was my discussion with one of my students, and some students share very confidently answers and sometimes also innocently. But that's all right, and I appreciate your sharing answers or your sharing your doubts with me. In fact, I'm really grateful. So what is the answer to this passage from set A 2020, question number 42? Should girls be encouraged? Should mothers be encouraged to breastfeed? 2 and 3 are there. Fifth, vaccination. This we are aware of. 2, 3 and 5. Do we have an option like that? We have to choose 4 also. Option B